Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of today's special minis. I'm doing a quick reveal or opening of this package that I won from Shirl at Shirl's Crafty World. I'm sure you all know who Shirl is. She's usually in a lot of people's streams, and she's really very supportive of a lot of crafters, and she does a lot of videos on how she supports other people's Etsy stores and businesses by buying things from them. And you all know her jingle, ShirlsCraftyWorld.com, a real store, which is now up and running, and she is putting things into it. She just made a bunch of bracelets and stuff. She recently had a giveaway for her 1,500, I believe, subscribers, and all she wanted us to do was send in, a lighthearted, clean joke to make her laugh during this difficult time that we're all in. She got like a few entries, not as many as she would have liked, so let me just say up front, if you guys know Shirl, if you've seen her in your live streams or on your channel in any kind of way, just make sure you go over there and pay it forward. And, everybody likes when people participate in their giveaways and their contests and their swaps and their racks and all of this kind of stuff, so it's nice to support people who do things like that, because they're giving away their stash, they're giving away money, prizes, whatever. They're sending it on their dime, and it's nice when you put something out there and people participate in it. You would feel bad if you did a contest or a swap and only two people, or a giveaway and only two people entered. So let's pay it forward. If I can get you guys to go over there and just show her some love, subscribe to her channel, participate in some of her things, especially if she's active and you see her on your channel, just show some love. All I did was open the packaging she sent, and I know a little bit. I know what's in because she showed it on her video, but I haven't opened this yet, so I'm opening it now. I just want to say thank you. Oh, the giveaway was for her 8th anniversary. She's been on YouTube 8 years. If you're a creator, this is a long game, not a short game, and so she's been here for 8 years. She's trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if we can help her do that, that would be great. Or she can get to 2,000. It doesn't have to be the end of the year. It can be whenever. So here we go. We'll see what I sent in a couple of jokes, and I thought it was a fun challenge. I can't participate in everybody's challenges at the moment right now when they do stuff that's real expensive, like send in, 22 embellishments and, this, that, and the other, this big 3D thing you're making and all this. But little stuff I can participate in that I know is not going to cost a whole lot of money. So I was happy to do this, and actually I won, and she had a nice little giveaway set of things. So this was vintage letterhead receipts and ephemera, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to have fun using that. And oh my, okay. Here's a little card. Let me take a second to read that. Okay, it says, "Dear Today's Special Minis, congrats on winning our giveaway. We hope you enjoy your goodies. Blessings, Shirlene." Thank you, Miss Shirlene. I am sure I will. Okay, I see something right away. Uh-oh, this is fantastic. Some score tape. This is 1/4 inch. I love this stuff. This is a stamp set. Very nice. A lot of sentiments. And I'm sure I will find ways to use this. You can see, put some white behind it. I love sentiment stamps. And then some tiny little pop dots, which I really like. That's awesome. Okay, we have another stamp set. This is so cute. A little girl. Hey, cupcake. Oh, and okay. More. We have this stamp set. Lots more sentiments. I love it. And this one with floral designs and embellishments and stuff like that. These will be great for tags. Oh, fabric flowers. Oh, this is so cool. I will definitely find something to do with these. I'm trying to get better at doing journals, so I probably will use these on a journal. And here's a nice little metallic sack. Oh, how cute! These are two of her bracelets from her shop. That is so super cool. Thank you, Miss Shirl. So you see what kind of work she does. These would be great bracelets for you to include when you're doing racks or if you're doing swaps. So give her, go to her channel, Shirl's Crafty World, and check out her store, and hopefully you'll be able to purchase something and support her. Yeah, she's putting her heart and soul into all of this, and I hope she gets a good return on it. And here's more. Oh, it's a bead. Okay now. It's a bead mix. Oh, I can't wait to use these. I definitely need lots of beads, and I've never had these tiny little tassels. So you will be seeing me make stuff with this. I'm not the kind of person who gets stuff and I don't use it. I may not remember where I get it from all the time, but I will use it. And this was the big prize, a gorgeous girl. And this is so cute. This is like a giant stamp. Oh, let me see. How do I get it open? There we go. Look at that. It's like way bigger than my hand. Wow. I cannot wait to use this one. I need to figure out something to use this giant stamp on. That's fantastic. Well, this was fantastic. Thank you, Shirl and Mr. Bob, for this wonderful giveaway. I wish I could do them all. And hopefully I will be able to participate in more soon. But this was fantastic. I loved it, and I had fun finding jokes for you, and you know, I look forward to participating in other things in the future and just supporting you and your channel. So congratulations on 8 years. Here's to the next 8, and I am sure you'll have 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. God bless everybody. Thank you, and I'll probably come back shortly after this with another video showing one of my creations, and I will see you then. Bye. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Since we are talking about Shirl's Crafty World and all of the different beads and stuff she's making, I thought I'd show you guys something that I did several weeks ago. I was watching a channel. I think the lady's called Dances with Pit Bulls. I think that's what it is. Don't think it's called Dances with Wolves. Dances with Pit Bulls. But I'll find it and put it below. She was doing how to make your own beads. And I had always wanted to try to make my own beads out of clay. So I never thought about making paper beads, and hers was making paper beads. This is the first bead that I made that's inspired by her tutorial, and I'll give you guys a close-up later. So I'm a little bit far behind on showing you guys stuff that I have made recently, but I'll catch up. Anyway, I made that one bead and I was already hooked. Like after making that one bead, I was like, "Oh, this is super easy to make your own beads." So I made a bunch of beads, and not only did I make them, I decided to make them in sets because I'm always thinking, like, oh, what if, how would Martha Stewart or um, Sarah or Tim Holtz or somebody do it? Like they wouldn't just make one bead; they would make like a set that you could purchase, and so six was the easiest number to come up with. So I made six, one, two, three, four, five, six. I made 12 sets of beads. And this is just a quick overview. I'll give you a closer look. It's kind of hard to film this, so I'm not sure what it will end up looking like. But I had so much fun making these and all the projects I've been doing, like just on my own. I haven't had a chance to maybe I filmed it and haven't had a chance to edit it or whatever. So yeah, this is a few weeks old, but I thought that was such a fantastic tutorial, and it was so easy that I was able to just take it and run with it in my own little way. So I will come back and give you a close-up look at these, but I just wanted to share that. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so hopefully this is a better way to see all of those beads. And again, I do them in a series of 6, and I just went on a total bead rampage and made all of these. So this is the blue set. I didn't have, so what happened is over the years I love earrings, especially like the kind of like cheesy cheap earrings you get from like if you got a neighborhood Chinese store or something like that, or um, I don't know, discount jewelry store or Korean store, something like that, and they sell those earrings for $1. So I always like going in there and buying lots of earrings. So I had quite a big selection, not huge, but big, because I do wear my earrings. It's just not something I was just buying to keep in a bin. But when I started crafting, I started seeing the possibilities and other things. And when this lady showed this video of her making the beads, I was like, oh, now I love my earrings, but I had to sacrifice some of them to the whole make your own bead process. So none of the colors match because sometimes when I would buy earrings, I would buy like 10 or whatever, or one in each color. So I don't always have like a ton of beads, so I just tried to match colors. So um, this is the blue set, and I just tried to think of, like I said, or I don't know if I said it in the other clip, like if I were selling beads, you know how like Tim Holtz or whatever different people sell beads, or Anna Griffin or anybody like that, Martha Stewart, how they would package them and put them together in groups. So I was like, yeah, I would do it like that. So hopefully you can see. I did a little fabric bow. Some of them I put crystals and stuff on. So there's 2 of each kind, 2 bows, 2 crystals, and 2 with these big blue beads. Same thing with the pink, 2 bows, 2 crystals, and they all also have dangles. Now I cannot recreate these because, like I said, I don't have a ton of earrings to make multiple sets. So these are like a one and done set. There can only be one. And this is the bead that was inspired by the lady from Dancing with Pit Bulls, which is what I think it is. And I just wrapped mine with some white sequins. I strung all of them, and then I wanted to do like a boho set. After I did this one initial bead, this was the first one. Everything else came after. Then I wanted to do one. I strung some sequins on string to make like a little bit of a movable bead, movable. Then I glued all of these sequins on this one and put that one down there. And I did a little this is the boho set with the fibers and the sequins. I just wanted some movable elements on all of them. This one I tied little bows around it. So it also has texture, and this one I braided rope around it and put a little dangle. So that's that. I had a lot of fun doing all of these. Yeah, I hated breaking up my earrings and stuff, but I really like these. Okay, so I'll come back with the other. So this is the other side of that first long row. I did a black set, and again, none of these little, I don't know, whatever you call it, the thing you string the beads on. I don't know if you call it a bail or whatever. None of these jump rings or hoops is exactly the same. I was experimenting. I used some thick wire, some thin wire, some elastic cord, some thread, all kinds of different things. So this is the black set I did. And I used some thread and fabric, some beads, some notebook paper that's black, and I had some earrings with little dice on them. Put that on the top, and then these are the dangles on the bottom. I did a purple set, and I didn't have really particular colors in mind, but if I saw a lot of purple and I thought I could get away with making 6 beads, I used it. I tried to use fabric on at least two of each bead so I could stretch my earrings and stuff and my supplies. So this was purple fabric with some purple iridescent fabric. I used sequins on this one that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then some purple beads on this one. Some of them, I used 2 plain ones, just basically with just beads on the top. And then these are the dangles. I had some little flower earrings and butterfly earrings. And then I had I used colorful thread, and then I thought making a carnival set, so I used some plaid like fabric and some colorful yarn. Then I used colorful sequins on this one. These are the 2 plain ones, and I just watercolored these. These are all made out of book pages, all of these beads. And then these are the dangles on the bottom, different color feathers, so that's like the carnival bright summery color. So that's the second row of that long top line, and then I'll come back with this is the second half of the top line. I'll come back with the second row. So for the second set of beads, I started to have a little bit of fun looking at some of the old or little fabric samples that I had. All of the fabric and material came from a place called Zero Landfill, so I always like to give them credit when I use stuff from them in my videos. And it's a place where a lot of design houses and manufacturers donate discontinued or old product. I mean, it could be anything, building material, I mean literal building materials, bricks, wood, glass, all of that. They donated to this one organization called Zero Landfill, and they open up the doors for anybody to come in, and you can just take whatever you want and use it. So I got a lot of little tiny like fabric things. I really wish and can't wait for them to have another one, because I think they tried to have one right around the time COVID started, so nobody knew what to expect, so all of that was shut down. Because now that I see some of the stuff that people are making in their videos, especially with regard to like old lace and all this kind of stuff, I really want to go back, because the fabric part was never the part that I really went to when I went to go to their pickup location to go get supplies. I always went to paper and this kind of thing, and I didn't even look at the paper and stuff all that great. But when I go back there, the next time I go back, I'm going to be sure to look for the fabric. The fabric that I did look at was like the little swatches and things that you get. So I got a lot of that. I got a lot of stamps and stuff like that, but I'm going to go back specifically to look for fabrics, because I see people doing lovely things with fabrics, and I'll see if somebody donated a lot of fabric and stuff, because that's what I want, lace and fabric now to make these journals with. But I had some of those little samples, and I decided to use them on some beads, and these are like my safari or nature beads, for people who like the feels, and little wire wrapping on the bottom. And again, these all probably have different sort of wire bales or whatever you want to call them. Then I decided to do like, what if you were doing a wedding set of beads? So I wrapped this one with a little fabric and put a fabric bow, and then I set these. I had a line of a whole big spool of tiny little pearl things, pearl beads, trim or whatever you want to call it. So I glued all of them in a row like that to give you like a dimensional piece like that, and I thought it came out so cute, and just put a couple of little crystals on the bottom. And then I had like some little flowers and just wrapped them around the bead and put like little sparklies on the bottom. So that's that set for like a wedding set. And then so this is all like my textile sets. I had some sparkly trim, some kind of sparkly trim, and so I used those in these and put just little simple dangles on the bottom. So this one has hearts, this one has AB style crystals, and so does this one. So I'll come back and show you the second half of this row in a bit. Okay, and this is the final row of beads, and I decided to do a set of gold and silver just for like the holiday aspect. So I did these with gold fabric bows. Some of them have no dangle, you can add your own, and some of them have a little dangle. This I did with plaid ribbon, and these have dramatic dangles. So, and then those, and then I did another set of fiber, and these I wrapped, I frayed the fabric to get these little eyelash like trim things on there, and they're really pretty. I don't know if you can really see them, but nice textured boho style beads, and you can hang any dangles of your own from them. So that was nice. Each one I just frayed. And then the last set is a silver one, and these were just plain silver wrapped book paper. And then the wow factor, I guess, is all the big dangly trims and leaves and jewelry, chunky jewelry down on the bottom. So, and trust me, I only made like 72, but I could have made like 72 more. I could like make enough beads to deplete my whole stash. It wouldn't be, they probably wouldn't all make it into sets, but I had so much fun making these beads. I was like, okay, stop, because you are going to like use up all your stuff just making these beads, and you have nothing to use these beads on. So what I think I probably will end up doing is when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll probably give a set of these beads away to somebody, or maybe I'll give all of them away to somebody, somebody who can use them in ways probably I haven't thought of. So unless I figure out a way to use them, but other than that, I'm just making them just to be able to make them, just to get that education and learning under my belt. So yeah, hopefully this video isn't too long, but sometimes you can't say everything and show everything in like 5 minutes. Not if it's worth looking at. And I think these are like, you know, put a lot of time and effort into these, and really, really, really appreciated that video showing me how. And also along the same lines, I've been working on mini albums doing the same thing. Like Nana S Cooking Crafter had like some mini album challenges that I did, and that was how I was making my first little mini journals. So I'll show you those too in a different video, but I just wanted to show you these. And if you like these beads, you know, let me know. If you want me to show you how to make them, let me know. They're super easy, and like I said, I could just keep going and going and going making these. This was so much fun, but I don't have a lot of, you know, matching beads and stuff like that, or a large selection enough to do like a whole bunch of sets. But I mean, I guess that's where somebody like Shirl's Crafty World could come in. Like you know, who knows, what she'll be able to offer. I don't know if she's going to be offering different beads and stuff like that for you to use in projects, but again, you know, this is like super fun stuff, and I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun jewelry on her channel and website. So give her a look and give her a listen, and please like, subscribe, and share if you like this content. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.